Good afternoon, Internet land. I am so excited for you to be here with me. This is Coach Armand of CoachArmand.com, CoachArmand. You catch me on a Friday noon, a little bit after noon on Friday. Just excited about life, what's going on, and also want to share with you all here, whether you're on the team or not yet, share with you why I got involved with the Empower Network, and if we have enough time, why I'm still involved with the Empower Network. And that leads me to a story. And it's a story, and I'll condense it. It was a gentleman that was digging for gold, and he had been digging and digging and digging. He found just a little nugget of gold, and he kept digging and digging and digging, and he didn't find any more. To make a long story short, he then quit. I mean, he quit after digging for gold for I don't know how long. He quit. He sold his machinery for a huge loss. And the guy that he sold his machinery to noticed that the gentleman didn't really understand geography. And he was about an inch off of where he needed to be. He made that adjustment, and then this gentleman hit gold, became wealthy. And the story goes is, you know, you never know where you're at. You know, you might just need to keep digging some more, maybe pick up the phone if that's what you choose to do, send out that one more email, connect with one more person, maybe talk to one more friend if that's what you choose to do, or maybe place one more solo ad, or maybe just write up or craft one more series of emails. Maybe that's where you're at right now in your business. And with me, with Empower Network, I found Empower Network because I was involved with the company at that time, Multi-Level Marketing. And that company, I strictly really got into it for the product. And then as being a marketer, I said, yeah, I'll market it. But I saw a couple of things that I really wasn't willing to engage in. I'll be honest with you. If you're going to work with me, I'm not going to be doing any three-way calls for you. I'm not going to be picking up the phone, answering all your questions. I will shoot you over to Mr. Facebook and Mrs. Google, who's a happily married couple that will answer your questions and help you to be independent. But that's just not what I'm going to do, because I appreciate my time, and also at the same token, I want you to be able to appreciate your time. So that's not something I'm not going to do, and I'm not going to have you do that. So to go into a long story why I got involved with Empower, I loved what they were talking about, and I just saw it firsthand. I saw a gentleman, his name was Dave Woods. And I remember when Dave Woods was in a gold and silver company, and he came in, and I was on the outside just kind of watching what was going on with the industry, staying plugged in even though I was not active, but I still loved the industry. So I was watching, I'm going to pull over to the side here. I was watching what David Woods was doing, and hopefully y'all can see me. I was watching what David Woods was doing, and David Woods was coming to an organization, and I mean, it seemed like he'd be enrolling like 200 or 300 people his first month. I was like, okay, that's cool. That's kind of unusual. But, you know, he probably brought over a whole nother downline. But then this continued the second month, the third month, the fourth month, the fifth month. And I was like, man, this dude has got something here. And I'd seen him do some things with Mike Dillard, win a contest, last minute participated in it with some very top, high echelon marketers. Now, knowing this, I paid attention to what he was doing. Being a practitioner of neuro-linguistic programming, NLP for short, when you see somebody doing something successful and have it success, the quickest way you can get there yourself is to model what they're doing, meaning to copy what they're doing and implement it, and then just readjust from there. So I saw the success he was having. And then I was talking to another successful gentleman, Franco Big Heart, and Gonzalez. Big shouts out to you, Franco. Love you, brother. Was talking with him, and we happened to be out, and I went ahead and took him out to lunch because he had just done I want to call it but had done a business meeting for me. A little function that he did for me. The old school way of marketing, I was totally resistant to that because I've had success in the past. I've had success doing it that way. I've had failures also too in the past. Started out having a lot of failures. So I'm definitely can relate to you right now if you're not succeeding, if you're not where you choose to go, if you're looking to get back on the horse, if you're looking to just make some extra part-time income, or if you're looking to make full-time income. So I was talking with Franco, and we had done the meeting. A little bit of resistance from my part, because I know what I know, and was eating. He was sharing some nuggets. I was taking mental notes, as one would do, and his phone kept going off. and it kept going off. And I was like, what is that? And he just said, you know, this is crazy. I haven't touched this deal. They're coming back up. They just went back online today. And, you know, already at that time, I don't know if it was a couple thousand or a couple of hundred, but whatever it was humongous, being that he was getting all these texts saying, congratulations, you just made money, and had upgrades or what have you. And I said, well, what is this? And really, because we were involved in the primary company, and he was my direct upline or sponsoring that company, he really didn't want to sidetrack me, didn't want to tell me about it. But I told him, I said, hey, you know, whatever you're involved with, just let me see it, and I'll make my educated decision if I want to pursue it. And he kind of gave me some information. I just basically, just to be honest, I just told him, hey, give me the join. I'll join it. I mean, what? It's 25 bucks. I mean, we're spending 25 bucks eating right here at this dinner, Franco. So I went ahead and joined it without even knowing what the freak it was. But I did know a couple of things. I knew it was about a blog, and I knew I had been looking at a blog, been involved in a blog platform that really didn't work out at that time for whatever reason, and had been looking for somebody to set up a blog for me. And for what I was looking to do, I was looking at about anywhere between $1,200 to $1,500 to get it up and running, professionally done. And also, too, to maintain it, I was looking at anywhere between, on the low end, $50 or so up to about $150 to $200 a month. And then I hear about a blog for $25. So for me, it simply was a no-brainer. It's coming from somebody I know, like, and trust. And I've seen what Dave's done. So I figured this is a way I can get in, since he's the owner of this company, and really find out how he does what he does to have all the success. So that's really what got me involved with Empower. I'll cut another video about what keeps me with Empower. But one thing also, too, here with a team that I found called a Prosperity Team. I'll go more into that a little bit later. But that's what got me initially involved in Empower Network. It is what they say it is. The training is more than what they say it is. The products are very valuable, very tangible. One can utilize those to build their business, any business that they're building, quicker, faster, and easier. Again, this is Coach Armand of CoachArmand.com, just connecting with you, and I'll shoot another video, call it a part 2, about why I'm still in Empower Network. Look forward to connecting. Have a good one.